everyone, how's everyone doing? I'm feeling like a red lipstick kind of day today, so let me know how everyone is feeling today. Feeling bold and powerful today. So I wanted to get on since last week to do a live regarding estimated taxes, but it's been super busy because it's Q3 and we're updating tax plan for clients, and we're also working on Q3 estimated taxes. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not driving, I am in an Uber. Thank God for public transportation. I am heading to an appointment, and I really wanted to get this live done to give you more information ahead of time so that you can take the next 4 days to get prepared for your payment on Monday, or at least to start getting things done. Hi Tom. So I'm improvising here, so trying to multitask, so took public transportation in order for me to get some things done in the meantime. So what's going on for 2018? So there are two steps in your estimated tax process. One is when you're making money on a monthly basis to know what percentage that you should basically put aside, and the second step is basically you sending off those payments. So what happens before you send off hi Leon, before you send off those payments is to basically know what are the changes that's going to happen for you as it relates to your business. And for 2018, there are a lot of changes in 2018. I'm sure that everyone had heard about it before the new tax law had passed. So you know, there's the new 20% business deduction that if you report a profit on your business, 20% of that, you know, will not be taxed. The second thing is how you pay yourself. You may want to move around some of the items of how you pay yourself. So based on your entity, if you're an S corp or partnership, you may want to move around, you know, your reasonable salary or your guaranteed payment to make sure that you do get that 20% deduction. Also, if you're a home owner and you used to write off your mortgage interest and you know your property taxes and all those itemized deduction that comes with owning a home for the past, you know, several years that homeowners weren't able to do, that a lot of homeowners may not qualify in 2018 due to the new limitations. So you want to check out what those numbers are gonna be for you. Sometimes you can base it on prior year, but because there's so many changes in 2018 that basing it on prior years may create, you know, several issues for you, because you may not, you know, be able to claim the same things that you were able to claim. For example, as a business owner, the meals deduction, there's some changes to the meals that you may not be able to deduct, you know, 50% of your meals anymore going forward. So the crucial thing to do for 2018 is to see what you're qualified for. So now you have this Monday, September 17th for your Q3 payment, and the next opportunity will be January 15th 2019 for you to finalize your payment to the federal. And if you live in a state that basically have state income taxes, then you will also owe them some money as well. So in the meantime, if you have not done anything yet, it's still not too late. Hi Angela, hi Leah. You can also start doing things. You can also start looking at things for year end, because you want to make sure it's still time for make changes. You may need to change your entity. You may need to change how you pay yourself. You may want to see if, you know, you're going to have to force and claim the itemized deduction, if that's going to give you some savings on the state. So it's definitely not a one size fit all situation in 2018, and you want to make sure that, you know, you're going to get everything that you need to get as far as business deduction, as far as reducing your taxes, because there are so many changes and the clock basically stops on December 31st. So you want to make sure that you get everything in before December 31st. Know what things are going to look like so that you can have enough time to make changes. So if you haven't looked at what changes you need to make so far in 2018, then now and before December 21st is the time that you have. I normally say that, you know, if there's certain changes to how you're paying yourself and your entity, you probably need to give it a good 30 days, because some of these items may need, IRS approval and so forth. So you want to give it enough time for year-end for it to be approved, so that you're not going to be in a rush for next year, or it may get denied and there's nothing you can do about it. So give your time enough time to make those changes and implement, so that you're not rushed at last minute. And with the holidays after Thanksgiving and then Christmas kicks in, then there's not a lot of time to get your ducks in a row to start getting everything together. So that's it for today. Q3 estimated taxes are due on Monday, September 17 for both federal and state. If you haven't started doing anything yet, then you can start taking a look at things. Some of the things that you can take a look at is how you're paying yourself. Are you going to get that 20% deduction? How can your entity change basically help you to increase your 20% deduction, and how it can help you to move around how you're paying yourself, how much meals you have, how are you going to be able to deduct it, and if you're working from home and so forth, how can you pull out your home office deduction to guarantee that you're going to get the deduction? Because a lot of people do think they get the home deduction, but some of them really don't get it, because a lot of business owners don't know how to read their tax returns. So they may have provided information to their tax preparer, but in the end it may not get factored in, and a lot of people, they don't know what to look for on their return to make sure that things are done in the way or things are done based on what they're expected. But anyways, that's it. I am off to my doctor's appointment. Thank you so much to my Uber driver for allowing me to do a Facebook Live in her car. So anyways, thank you, and let me know if you have any questions. Questions are welcome, and I will get back on the next live to answer any questions that you have. Have a good day.